YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to Total War Shogun 2 for the second day in a row. So you got Attila and Shogun 2, 2 days in a row. And I'm doing that because I might do, I don't know what I'll show this weekend, but I'll probably add a little variety to it. So I wanted to get some of the staple stuff out there, and if you all don't have time to watch it until the weekend, then great, you get a chance to watch it. And if you can watch it all now, then you can watch it all now and just get ready for the variety that is to come on the weekend. So I need to keep training this navy here because I want to go help keep my allies from getting their trade port blockaded. Not a big fan of that. It's making me pretty displeased, actually. So might go with one more Kasuga there. Basically, I've got Satsuma Satsuma protected from the Satsuma in case they decide to turn on me. My provinces are kind of slowly building up their economy. We've got all the geisha we can handle. And they will be entertaining nobles, so as many geisha as I can recruit. And then I need to get a traditional dojo built so that we can also, and we're one turn away from finishing this, and then I'm going to research the stuff that gets me either a British or an American trade port. And it might be a good place to build it, actually, would be Satsuma, where I can then take advantage of all that stuff. So trading port, yes, I could go ahead and build the trading port, and then if once I finish that research, we could start training guys out of there. And some of you said, hey, Air, why don't you get some of these generals to be an admiral? That's a good point. I never tried it, so we'll definitely give it a shot. I'm gonna run through my agents again just to check for upgrades. Looks like we're good. Let's run through the armies and do the same thing. Make sure I don't have generals sitting around unupgraded. In fact, we could go ahead and take, say, one of these characters here and put him out on the navy. Can't remember if that's how you do it. I mean, do you just stick them on the ship and you get them as a general? Yeah, I've never an admiral. I mean, I've never done it before. Honestly, I've never felt the need to do it, but hey, I can help deliver what you all are looking for there, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. We got every province. Yeah, every province is being taxed, which is good. It says our public order's none too great in Higo or the others. It's probably wouldn't hurt to just drop some levy infantry in there as well. But we should be okay. It's probably because I've got this market and the cottage industry together, so we got some unhappiness, but we can balance it off. It won't be a big deal. Let's go ahead and end a turn. Get finished with that technology. That'll add a little bit of happiness to things. Okay, looks like the Tosa cleaned up their ports, so I got my income back. It's good. Yeah, and my enemies there won't be able to cross, so they continue to raid my trade ports, but all the more reason to get another navy set up here. Okay, so we finished that research. Don't know why I just went into that screen. Let's get into the clan development. And we're going to start researching here. It'll be 18 turns, so it's a little ways away. Plus, we have to actually build the building, but it'll be worthwhile. So, since we've got plenty of garrison to offset the unhappiness, let's go ahead and could just go ahead and build the municipality so I can really fill this city out. I think we're good for now, though. Yeah, we don't need to build any municipality just yet. Let's go ahead and build the cannon range. Build that financial district, and then the cottage industry we've got there as well. Go into the silk weaving shed, which is pretty sweet. We could, let's just do let's stick with the silk weaving shed. I think, well, I don't know. Let me see. I might need to spend a little money on a navy, so let's do that first. Actually, Nagasaki is plenty good. Let's so it shows my. Is there a way that you make this guy, like, is there a certain, do I have to, like, class, so... I mean, yeah, I guess it shows him as the admiral. Yeah, okay. So his unit's garrisoned in here, but it shows him as the admiral in that stack, so that should work. We're training another Kyshu class there, so one more turn and that should be trained. Let's continue to bombard this army here and just cause trouble for them. The more damage we can cause to them, the better. I've got 2 agents here that are now working on their sentiment, so it's going to be a big difference. It's going to jump about 7 percentage points per turn. So they're going to quickly find sentiment turned against them in Nagato, and I'll use that to my advantage. Let's go ahead and get this geisha in here to start boosting income at Bungo. So I guess I can spend the rest of my money on buildings because I don't have a reason to spend it on anything else. And we might as well, to be honest. Let's go ahead and upgrade to the financial district. That'll pretty much use the rest of that funding. Pretty excited to use that insane gunsmith with all these troops. It's going to give us a serious tactical advantage on the battlefield. That little fleet's kind of getting in behind me. We'll have to keep an eye on them. Yeah, they're going to come back here and bombard me. So the sooner we get that second little navy, the better. We'll start cleaning up some of those nuisance fleets from the enemy. So the Ishinshishi increases in rank. Trade disrupted with the United States of America. They may... I'm not sure where that was at. Great Britain and France all. It's probably they bombarded my port or something. Yep, that's what happened. Freaking crotches. How do you... That doesn't even make sense. Like, how are you going to come up and bombard my port when my port has guns and I have a fleet here, and if you're in gun range, they're in gun... That's just that's utter nonsense. If they want to bombard, it should force a battle. And then that kept my Kasuga class from finishing. I'm not even sure what kind of ship these guys have here. So that's irritating. It's a bunch of horse crap is all that is. Oh, that's annoying. I'm thinking about attacking these guys. What do they got? A Conran Maru? Yeah, bring it on. I'm gonna fight this. I want to see my explosive shells ripping their decks apart. Get a little vengeance for that bull crap. So all the more reason to get this navy going so that my ports will be defended against that kind of nuisance bombardment. Let's see what we got here. I don't think this Conran Maru can really... I mean, unless it just gets an absolutely lucky shot. And the AI, again, is just gonna... They're just gonna camp in the back and force me to sail into their arc of fire one way or the other, so I'm just gonna sail into their arc of fire since my Kasuga class ought to be superior regardless. Their ship has got 12 guns. My Kasuga's got 16.
Prepare to attack, sir.
I wonder the range on this thing. Cannon range is 750 and so is mine, so there's no range difference. I need to get close though so I can get into explosive shells. I hate that I have to sail right into their sights, but it's gonna be that way no matter where I go, because if I go all the way over here, they'll just turn their ship one way or the other. I'm gonna have to sail into them. But I am gonna go ahead and start turning and see if I can kind of clip into their range. Yep, there we go.
I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
I fear you are correct, Colonel Sanders' son. So I've opened fire on the Conran Maru. I'm gonna try and kind of slowly sail closer and stay in gun range. Do a fast reload. They've already killed 5 men on my ship, really? I like how I'm being outgunned by the the Conran Maru at this point. I'm gonna switch to explosive. I think I'm still in range. That ought to turn the tides pretty quick as soon as their ship's on fire. I don't see explosive shells. There we go. So the first explosive shell just ignited on their boat, so they're going to start losing crewmen now for sure. I think that their ship did a little too good in this exchange of fire here, to be honest. They've barely lost any men. I think I'm just on the edge of explosive shell range, so my shells are, some of them are exploding short of target. Their ship is on fire at this point, though. Yeah, we got a solid hit right there. So they're gonna be gone very quickly. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of their little bullcrap fleet there, and their ship will be destroyed because it didn't give me the option to continue the battle, so they must have completely surrendered. Either that or been sinking or exploding, one of the two. So don't really like that the AI got so many cheap shots early on there, but wasn't much they could do against that Kasuga class in the long run. So have a nice swim, chumps. Remember, don't come back now, you hear? Alright. So we got the port repairing. That was one irritating attack, and it took away a whole bunch of income from me because it was the port that was doing my trade with the US and with Britain. So kind of an irritating deal there. I'm going to go ahead and build the castle in some of these provinces just to add to that repression factor. So I'm going to save some money for the next few turns and upgrade castles. Kind of no reason not to. Let's continue to bombard. Wow, we killed 106 spear levy with that bombardment. These guys are going to be converted to pro emperor very quickly. And I'll be able to start training imperial infantry here very quickly. Though I do want to wait till the gunsmith is done to start training. They got another crap fleet there that just tried to bombard. I don't see any bombardment notice though, so they must not have succeeded. I could bombard their army, but let's get rid of this fleet. It's a Chiton class. Sometimes the auto-resolve totally screws you over, so I'm going to do a quick save. Okay, we're good. And then let's see how they like this. We're gonna let's see, attack the port. Click here to blockade or besiege the port. Let's just bombard it. So we've damaged their port, and we should still, I think, yeah, we're still covering the crossing point. They can't cross, and even if they did, they'd be within bombardment. Well, no, they wouldn't be within bombardment range of my navy. That would be kind of annoying, but I should be able to fight them off at the castle one way or the other. So we're 3 turns from the military academy, 1 turn from the gunsmith. So that's going to be pretty exciting to knock that out. I don't have, well, yeah, I do have enough money for what I want, which is I'm going to upgrade more of these castles. I should have my other Kasuga class now as well. Trade disrupted with the Sayama. That's not a big deal, really. Development level increased to full. So we are fully modernized now as a faction.
Ready for orders.
They did cross here, actually. Don't approve of that. So I must have been just outside, but if they attack me with this kind of naval bombardment available, they are going to pay dearly, and they've already lost quite a few men just from the different bombardments. So that they can feel free to attack my port here if they wish. In fact, I could attack them out here and use my naval bombardments and cannons to pretty much just tear them to shreds. And probably should, to be honest. So I feel pretty good attacking them here. We can even do a night attack for fun. That'll make this just look cool. So yeah, if the AI wants to camp, which they probably will, yeah, because they have a little hill back there, they're going to want to camp. They're going to get just absolutely destroyed with the naval bombardments and from parrot guns. It will not be in their best interest to camp that hill, which is exactly why I hope they do it. They're going to want to bum rush me with everything they have, but even then they're going to get the crap bombarded out of them with a very, very capable parrot gun that's in this army. And like I said, 2.5 minutes into the battle, they're literally going to get an orbital bombardment released on them with the size of that fleet that I have out there. It's going to be ugly. So dry weather conditions. Oh, that night sky is looking cool. Let's start the deployment. Yeah, this is looking awesome. Love it. That's so cool. Okay, let's just get all my levy troops up front. Get all my melee troops in kind of a second line. And then just kind of keep my general bodyguard back here. Put the cannon in between lines. Should be good. Oh, we have a matchlock Kachi as well. Let's just put it out on a flank. It can be a charge bait for the enemy Yariki or something. There we go.
Prepare to attack, sir.
I will. I'm going to start moving up, get within cannon range. If the AI starts to move forward, then obviously I will go back. But yeah, they're going to sit there. Oh my gosh, this naval bombardment is going to be absolutely beautiful, especially at the night battle. I mean, the night battles look so good in Shogun 2. So good. And you know what the best part of this is that it doesn't lag out real hard like Attila. And I'm not just sitting here bashing Attila. I like Attila, but I'm upset that they have done so very little to optimize it. I mean, just, this is beautiful. I mean, don't get me wrong, Attila's beautiful too, but I mean, it just runs so smooth, and it's still absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at the city lights in the background and stuff. I mean, tell me that's not really cool looking. They really did a wonderful job on this game. Okay, so we've got our naval bombardment ready, and I'm just going to focus it right here in the center of their troops for maximum effect. They will start to run away right before it comes, so we'll know that it's on the way. Look at my flare right here in the middle of their army. This naval bombardment. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. It's going to be absolutely brutal. So I'm going to give you a really good view of this naval bombardment. As soon as their troops start moving, it's coming. There it goes. Get ready for it, folks. This is going to be absolutely brilliant. And they've got to endure another one of these too. Oh yeah. Come on. Why is it all hitting in the very same spot? Come, there we go. They're actually getting away pretty good on this one right now. But there's still plenty more shells on the way. Man, my naval bombardment was actually very accurate there. Very accurate in the center of that. So we managed to kill a pretty fair number of troops. It wasn't as deadly as it could have been, but it was still pretty good. Their general all but ate it there. There's only 2 of them out of the 11 left. That is a modernized bodyguard. So the enemy general is essentially dead. And now my parrot gun is going to be able to just absolutely unleash crap on them as well. I'm going to spread out my my troops, and let's get my field artillery kind of out onto a good flat spot here where they can get good shots. We'll go ahead and fast forward. It's almost time for another naval bombardment. Ooh, got enemy cav running forward here. It's a Yariki. If they come out alone, though, they're most certainly going to get utterly destroyed. Yeah. I don't imagine that Yariki is going to get in here alive. So, not sure what the AI was thinking there, either. My cannons are nearly in position, and our naval bombardment is ready again. This time I'm going to put it kind of down on this side of their army. we'll put it like right there, so we can soften up the other side of their army. What do they got here? They got Shogatai. Those guys are going to be a good target for my parrot gun. Because the Shogatai are a threat. I'm hoping some of their Yariki get hit in this bombardment, depending on where they move them. Okay, so here comes the bombardment. Their troops are trying to shuffle. Ooh, they're not shuffling, though. This is going to get ugly, folks. Oh, there they go. Now they're going to shuffle again. If they didn't shuffle and it was anything like that last one, those guys would have been absolutely slaughtered. Oh, yeah. Getting some really good shots here. Oh, there, we got a good shot on that cav. Got some missed shots out here, unfortunately. So not a bad bombardment. Again, not utterly brilliant, but not bad. So we've killed a lot of enemy troops, and now my parrot gun has all of its ammunition, and the AI is just going to sit here and take it. Almost certainly. No, maybe they're going to march forward. I can't tell what they're going to do. But I'm going to target these. Let's see, they got Spear Levy. Spear Levy, not as worried about the Spear Levy. Definitely concerned about the Katana Kachi and the Shogatai. Okay, so my parrot gun's only got 4 kills in the first volley, which is unfortunate. But they ought to get more kills pretty quickly here. They're firing at the right side of the unit, though. They're doing that stupid thing again. I'm just going to target the ground in front of these units. Missed a shot there. Just fire. Okay, let's get my general up here so we can use the gun battate. Need to get him up close enough, though. They had some cavalry charge me that lost. Their troops are already all wavering because of... I'm going to inspire this unit here in the center. Okay, so the enemy troops are not even really getting up into firing range. Looks like the Shogatai even routed. I'll keep an eye on those Katana Kachi over there. All the enemy troops are routing. Let's go ahead and pull back, let my guns fire. Those Katana Kachi are still nearly intact. Let's run back with this unit and kind of bracket them. Nope, they've routed now. Go ahead and fire. Okay, so I don't know which enemy troops are left, but it should be ending the battle here shortly, so the AI lost horribly there. And I don't have any cavalry to chase them down, unfortunately, but we'll go ahead and end the battle. So, easy, clear victory there with that kind of naval support. Them coming into that position was just utter foolishness. And then their province is going to be quickly overrun with Imperial sentiment, and I'll be able to start triggering off revolts that will definitely keep them busy. Wow. Naval fire support contributed to casualties. I like that. Parrot guns. Did the parrot guns really get 978 kills? Maybe that's where they put the naval bombardment casualties. That would make sense. So the enemy troops there just got absolutely slaughtered. I kind of want to finish off this stack real quick. I can't quite reach them. Buzin's going to get a little bit upset, but it can survive for one turn. It'll be okay. It will be okay. So we got a ton of money at this point, and we've killed an enemy army, which is always a good feeling. We got my second Kasuga over here. I'm going to go ahead on the recruitment, though. Since we have so much money, thinking about putting a... Well, no, let's just go simple here and just keep this fleet a little simpler. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money and just let those 4 chitons train over the next few turns. The gunsmith, folks, it's done. So we get plus 20 to the accuracy of all those units. And then some of you wanted me to build a city here and then build an encampment, which I suppose I can do, but I'd have to, I don't know where the encampment opens up on the tech tree. Revolver Cav, Military Academy, Suppression Fire, Arsenal, Army War College, Star Fort. Yeah, if you all know where the encampment's at, do I have to research anything, or can it be built? Factory, Prefecture, Factory, National Railway Company. Oops, no, keep going here, please. Okay, yeah, well, not really sure where it's at the moment, but it's not a big concern. I do want to save the money and go ahead and build the municipality here, though. Yeah, I don't think I need to, well, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the castle at Bungo. So we've got a castle upgrade going here as well. Doesn't hurt to get some of these castles upgraded. It'll help with defense. We are making some serious buck right now with all the buildings that we have. Need to go ahead and upgrade some ports too. But I do want to go ahead and get the municipality started. So the mounting unrest is in Buzan, where we're not able to get back into the city. What we should be able to do, though, is maybe just take the general, come out here and attack, and then we get the other guys as reinforcements. Auto-resolve. Enemy army's gone, and my general increases in rank. And then we should be able to move back into the city. So now Buzan will be easily under control. Let's rank up my daimyo here. Plus 10% to the research rate is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Traditional generals get stand and fight. Otherwise, Inspiring Leader just gives me effectiveness to the rally ability. This grants fatigue resistance to all the garrison commands. 50% ammunition for all units under this man's command. That is pretty cool. Plus 2 to the coastal bombardment range. That's kind of neat too. Sorry, I'm just kind of checking to see what all these guys have. Let's just keep going down this tree just for fun. Alright, so we've got our money. Let's go ahead and build the municipality at Satsuma. That's going to pretty much take all my money for this turn, and the military academy is complete on the next turn as well. Let's go ahead and burn through another turn in just to get some extra money. We'll let my other Chiton class frigates continue training. Got an enemy agent there near my Ishin Shishi, so we might need to deal with him. Oh, I like rolling in the money like this, folks. I really do. Satsuma's going to need all the happiness they can get to, so I'm thinking about going ahead and building this daily news, because it gives me added happiness. I may have... Yeah, Nagato... It's pro-emperor. So there's a Shinsen Gumi who's present here. Let's see which one of these is my... This guy has leveled up as well. It increases zeal when assassinating.
For the Emperor. The Emperor's will be done.
So we assassinated the enemy Ishin Shishi, enemy Shinsen Gumi, which means that we will be able to continue to convert the province very rapidly. Their navy is going to flee before my own. So I'm going to take the opportunity to kind of move right to here and then bombard that port. Take it out of commission. And let's go ahead and burn through another turn in. Now their navy has come back trying to do some bombarding crap. We'll chase it again. If I have to, I'll just chase it down. Geisha increasing in rank. Finished some technology, so we're now going for cordial relations. Let's see what that technology did for me here. +1 to modernization and +10 to diplomatic relations. This one will give another +10 to diplomatic relations, and then this one will give us the ability to build the foreign trade port. It looks like their bombardment must have failed. They keep trying to sail away. What do they got here? Just a Chiton class and a Conran Maru. Let's go ahead and chase them down. And just auto-resolve the battle. I lost a Chiton, got their Conran Maru. Not really a great trade, but I can just rebuild something different. Just go ahead and start sailing back over this way. What do we got here? We got a port. I have to finish cordial relations before we can do a trading port. One more turn and this navy will be back up to what I want it to be, which won't be super strong, but it'll be capable. Multiple clans. So we got to trade out with those guys. We like them. They're our friends. We got this field artillery school, and if we build this next one, we can actually start recruiting parrot guns, which is going to be pretty crazy cool. I do think that I might go ahead and spend the money on the Citadel, and then on the next turn, do it on the field artillery. So Satsuma will be heavily upgraded for just military functionality. And on the next turn, we're going to actually have pro-imperial sentiment prevalent in Nagato. The Satsuma have still yet to attack me, that's fine. I'd like to get an awesome army ready and kind of demonstrate the power of my clan on them. Maybe that'll serve as an example to any other Imperial clans who wish to break allegiances with me.
What would you have me?
Let's see, let's get to all our geisha here. I guess I'd rather have the chance to escape, and then we'll want to get the one that helps me win entertaining nobles, because that's what I'm focusing these geisha on. Okay, this geisha is also increased in rank here. +1 to charm and entertaining nobles. Perfect. So she'll already have +2 in entertaining nobles, which is quite nice. Let's check all my agents again. Okay, one more geisha. Telescope. Let's do the chance to escape. It's probably better than anything else. Charm and entertaining nobles once again. And we get another charm to entertaining nobles as we continue down this path, so that's what I'm going to do. So the better they get entertaining nobles, the better it is for me. It'll just help us drive wealth and income out of those provinces. So, very much worthwhile. Let's go ahead and come in, and I'm going to scuttle this crappy ship we captured from them, repair these, and then we'll come in here to the naval recruitment and replace my Chiton class corvette that was sunk. We've got some money here, and we've got the gambling den. Let's go ahead and build the cottage industry, and then let's go ahead and upgrade the castle here too. That'll help add repression to this province, which continues to be unhappy. Let's burn through another turn in here. They got another little crap navy they're going to come down here at me with. So this is the whole reason for me having a good navy. You can see just how much damage they might be able to cause. Their bombardments have failed the last few turns though, which is good. Might go ahead and let's go ahead and upgrade this coal mine. Well, let's upgrade the Mahjong parlor in the city, and then we'll upgrade the coal mine, because then we can help offset some of the unhappiness there. This navy's ready to go again. These guys want to stand and fight. They've got another Conran Maru. This time they did not succeed in sinking anything. Gonna bombard their port again. And yep, we are pro-imperial here, and Nagato is suffering from very poor public order. Got a decent chance to incite revolt. There we go. So we'll let them deal with the revolt that we just incited and see how they like that. Only 3 turns from the cordial relations, which means we can upgrade our ports. And we need to go down and build the whatever it was, the arsenal or whatever that's going to allow us to train Armstrong guns. Oh my gosh, just imagine we get the Armstrong guns. That's going to be brilliant. Utterly brilliant. The rebels have taken Nagato now, so that's perfect. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to lose some income because of my hatred against the Nanban slavers. Oh well. Heir's sticking to his principles, folks. Alright. I'm excited to get over here and capture some rail line, to be honest. That's going to be great to start getting a hold of this. And I'm going to start converting the sentiment in this province now that we've gotten Nagato taken. This will just start to take away power from that faction. Let's see. Down here at Satsuma, we can now build the artillery academy. So yeah, we're going to be able to start training some crazy awesome troops down here. So if you take a look at these Imperial infantry, 68 accuracy. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Heir is definitely a fan of this. And then just imagine when I get them like 9 chevrons too from the foreign agent being in their army. That's just going to be absolutely brilliant. Definitely looking forward to trading up some of these troops. Saber Cav has extra armor now as well, which is pretty cool. We can't quite recruit Revolver Cav or Carbine Cav, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm going to go ahead and actually disband this line infantry. We've got 1 sharpshooter there. I'll leave the levy infantry and the spear levy as garrisons for later. I'm going to go ahead and train in some Imperial infantry. They're pretty expensive, and they've got a pretty fair amount of upkeep. About twice what I was doing with those levy, but that's why you got to get this economy rolling before you worry about such things as that. But now if the Satsuma attack me, I'll have access to Neilfire Imperial line infantry, which is going to be far superior to anything that they'll be fielding against me. Suwano want a peace treaty? Nah, I'm good. I don't want to make a peace treaty with them and then break it. That's pretty much why I'm doing what I'm doing. So my Ishin Shishi ought to be quickly converting this province as well, and we are. Yeah, we're putting it up by 9 per turn here. Okay, so our fleet, let's go see if there's a port over here that we can kind of, there is, they have a port we can mess with. I wonder if we can actually bombard their settlement. We can, good, and we've messed up their large town and a bunch of their troops, so we'll just kind of start screwing with this province too and mess up their ability to repress the populace there. Just basically continue to cause them problems is my main objective. I said I wanted to build this coking plant, so I'm going to. And we've got everything being built in Satsuma. Oh yeah, Satsuma is looking quite advanced. Very nice. Probably wouldn't hurt to get 3 more Imperial infantry. And then some sharpshooters. I've already got 1 unit. Might be handy to have 2 units of sharpshooters. Definitely excited about that army. That's going to be a lot of fun. We've got this navy that's got my admiral. And, I mean, we have enough money. I might want to just put a frigate in this navy just to make it that much more powerful. 1 turn until we finish cordial relations. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll spend some money to start upgrading to trading ports. And then we should only be a few turns away from getting to a French or sorry, a British, probably a British or an American trade port. I think the French are more likely when you're with the Shogun. So we're studying foreign affairs, which is good. Let's do the construction here. We're already at a trading port there, so let's just go from province to province. Satsuma could definitely use the trading port, so let's build it. Then Hizen. And we should be able to build one more trading port. This one will be at Nagasaki, I believe. Or no, Higo. Yep. We already have one at Nagasaki. Kind of curious, I know this episode's a bit long, but I kind of want to end a few more turns just to see if we can get to a point where I can find out who it is that I'm going to be able to ally with. So we destroyed their gambling den. We're damaging their troops quite badly. And yeah, they're already up to 18% pro-Imperial. I'm recruiting a lot of troops and ships, but I'm continuing to also build the economic infrastructure in Kyshu, so Kyshu is a huge money maker for me right now. I don't want to give these guys peace for the reason I explained earlier. All those trade ports are going to make sure that I can always trade as much as I want, so that'll definitely be helpful. And I'm pretty pleased about how awesome Satsuma is. There's more that we can upgrade there eventually as well, but Satsuma might be able to hold its own without my army there. I think it could, actually. Still wintertime, so I'm a little hesitant to move out my troops. Let's just see if we got any other trading ports that we can build. I want to make sure all the trading ports are upgraded, and I think they are. What is this that we haven't built? Oh, it's a trading port. Yep, missed that one. And we haven't even upgraded Hyuga to a standard port yet. Get another one here at Busan. So yeah, I want to make sure all my ports are well upgraded. As soon as the winter's gone, I'm going to move forward and start to take some territory on Honshu. And I want to go ahead and deal with the Satsuma as well. I need to go ahead and probably break my trade agreement with them, even though it'll lose me a little money. Let's go into diplomacy. Let's find the Satsuma here. And
I'm honored to receive you.
Let's
It is always a good day when friends
cancel our
come
trade
to
agreement.
talk. The time has come to put an end. This is a good day.
I wonder what it looks like if I want to declare war on them.
Be welcome, my friend.
It doesn't say there's
I have
any
all-
penalty for me declaring war on them at the moment. So I say we get an army ready and let's trounce them. My artillery academy will be done in 2 turns. This army here, I've got 6 Imperial infantry and a couple of sharpshooters. I don't have any good melee troops just yet, but that's okay. Let's not worry about the melee troops at this moment. We'll get some saber cav to help make up for that. And then of course we'll train some cannons up. Let's go ahead though and take a look at diplomacy, see if there's... Yeah, we've got a very friendly clan that we can request a trade agreement
It
with.
is good to see a friendly face.
Wow, that's a
Trade would surely
pretty
bring
lofty demand
benefits
there.
to both our clans.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm feeling that. If you want to trade, we can trade, but in case you haven't noticed, I'm the powerful one here, not you. So okay. So yeah, we've done all that we need to on this turn. Let's go ahead and upgrade the silk weaving shed there. So with all the ports being upgraded, that'll help boost my income a little too, I believe. I think. I can't remember exactly what the effects are. The Tosa have a big army there. We actually need to move across those straits because the Tosa may be trying to take that rebel settlement, and we don't want them to get it.
We should speak.
No, no peace treaty. Sorry, my not friends. Okay, let's go ahead and bombard that province. I hate to do this because I'm going to take winter attrition by moving across into enemy territory here.
Up to your command.
Let's get my agent, get him in here.
Attention, you slovenly samurai.
You slovenly samurai.
Sword for you, my lord.
So forced British.
Marching now.
Okay, so we'll cross the straits on the next turn and try and go ahead and get to Nagato. I don't want the Tosa to potentially grab it. And I certainly want to get Suo because I want that railway. And I'm going to work hard to try and build some railway to really help with moving troops, especially since I'm going to have to move troops up from Satsuma to the front. But I can always just have a fleet escort them to the front, say like this fleet here. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then I can slowly move these generals down to Satsuma to train up armies for them as necessary. And I kind of want to finish upgrading castles back here. I don't know which ones maybe still need that level of castle, so looks like we've got, for the most part, all the castles that have been upgraded. Got this silk weaving workshop we can build down there. And we are one turn away from finishing the foreign affairs research. Yeah, they're going for Suo. This actually kind of sucks. I don't want the Tosa to get Suo. And of course the AI just ran away in front of the Tosa and is just going to give it to them. Crap! These people always get in my way from getting the railroads. Well, if I have to, I'll kill the Tosa also. Western agenda to fellow foe, Lord of War. They want me to eliminate an enemy general in battle in the next 6 turns. I might.
Orders, my lord.
Gonna suffer a little bit of winter attrition here, but we should be able to take the rebels down without too much trouble. I don't remember how bad winter attrition is in this game, but I imagine we're about to find out. Charge bonus of all units.
My lord.
Let's incite a revolt, because that'll give the Tosa something else to deal with there too. Wow, they got red bears like crazy. Red bears are some cool units. One of the reasons I like playing is the Tosa. They have access to those cool units. Ooh, we can recruit Armstrong guns now, people. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have 3 of them. You better believe it. So, let's see, we got 8, 3 more, 11, 13, 16, so we can get 4 spear levy to put in this army as well, and that's what we'll do. And then we'll have a pretty crazy awesome army here. I'm going to be very excited about that nice modern army. Let's end just one more turn to kind of see what turns up. We haven't upgraded the fortress at Nagasaki at all, so that's what I'll spend my money on. The Tosa want a military alliance.
Interesting.
I don't know that I want that, because I want their province. I'm going to try and incite a revolt, and if I can. Hate to start a war with them, but I really want that railway. I'm not pleased that they're pulling on me what happened in the Josiah campaign. I know I've been sitting here for a long time, I get it, but you know, I was just dinking around here, I guess. Should have moved faster, but this time I'm not going to worry with it. The Tosa are going to have to go deal with that big army. Oh, we get an American mission. Well, of course, Air likes that. My British viewers may be like, no! But we'll see. Sweet, so we get an American trade port that we can build here. We're one turn from getting the trading port, and then we'll upgrade to the American trading port. I've got another building open. Traditional dojo, cottage industry, inn. The training camp requires this technology, the one that I guess I didn't look at. I looked at just about everything else. So 5 turns we could have it, and I think the training camp supposedly gives me even more boost. Yeah, because the training camp would unlock the Firing range probably is the one I want. 15 the accuracy of all units recruited in this province. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Anyway, I think I'm pretty much out of time for this particular episode. I'm gonna go ahead and siege the rebels in there, and we'll deal with them on the next turn. There's a large rebel army here to help keep the Tosa busy. They have a pretty decent army. I don't know that I'd be doing anything other than giving them chevronage. I'm gonna go ahead and move one of these Ishin Shishi over here, and I'll keep this one here to keep messing with the Tosa. See if I can get a hold of my rail station that I so badly want. I'm gonna go ahead and take this fleet and sail to Satsuma so that I can transport this army to where I want it, perhaps even to Shikoku to deal with the Tosa. We should probably get rid of these enemies here though on Goto Island, and then perhaps head over and take care of Shikoku. And then, you know, if I start taking everybody out, maybe that'd give me the good opportunity to be a republic rather than deal with the others, though the only people I'd still be able to trade with at that point would be the foreign powers. Wow, that Yakuza office is pretty cool. Plus 1,500, that's awesome. And it adds a lot of happiness. Yeah, we'll have to start building a bunch of those too. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.